I am an introvert, which might be a surprise given what I do. I lead photo tours, I speak publicly, I make videos and various other things that puts me in the spotlight. Perhaps not the expected path an introvert might take. Also, I really don't like waking up in the morning. But I'm a photographer, so waking up well before sunrise is what I need to do when I'm working. If you want to pursue landscape photography, waking up early is just something you have to do. And if you're leading a group, you need to lead them. Speak out loud, teach, kick ass. Landscape photography and landscape videography is easy. Let me explain. You're alone. Or you might have a few people around you. You're shooting in nature. Kind of perfect conditions for an introvert. Which is one of the reasons I do like it a lot. The travel photography and videography is where my heart is. And there I have to deal with people. Shooting people on the street that might or might not want to be photographed, and standing in the middle of a crowded street talking to a camera. When I first started doing that, that was extremely difficult for me. Almost to the point I was unable to do it. Years ago, I took a trip to New York. I had my camera with me. I had seen some great street photography from New York, and that's what I wanted. Although I can't say I got some okay photos from that trip, I was not happy. Because, well, the fear of going close to people and just shoot them, it just stressed me out. I was just so conscious and stressed, so it wasn't really an enjoyable experience. Also, I was constantly beating myself up for missed opportunities, thinking, I should have done this, I should have done that, I should have. Very famous last words. I decided I had to improve my skills in approaching people if I wanted to pursue this photography business. Never again I wanted to experience regret because I didn't do everything I could to get my shot. Did everything work out smoothly after that decision? No, of course not. This is a skill. This is a muscle you have to develop. But it has gotten better and better every time I do it because I am constantly working on it.
Times right now are nothing like they used to be. Times right now are nothing like they used to be. I tell you the truth, but you don't want my word from me. I've seen better days, and now I'm putting up with these. I've seen better days, and now I'm putting up with these. I had a way better time with the women down in New Orleans. 'Cause I'm from the country, she thinks that I am easy to rule. 'Cause I'm from the country, she thinks that I am easy to rule. She wants to hitch me to a wagon and drive me.
I'm usually getting what I want now, but still being respectful, not stepping on anybody's toes, and not hiding in the shadow with a long lens like a pervert. The key is to be open and enjoy interacting with people. For an extrovert, this often comes very natural. But for an introvert like me, I have to make a decision to let myself go every time. And it is as simple as that. It is just a decision I make. Then day by day, I get better at it. But there are times I'm out shooting, I need to be out shooting, but I'm just not feeling it. Every cell in my body doesn't want to interact with anyone. But there I am. I still need to do my job. One trick I have with dealing with that is I distance myself a little bit by using the live view of the camera. I'm just holding my camera like I'm shooting video, because that gives me distance from people. It works very well. You lose that contact, that interaction, so the photos will be different, but at least I can do what I came for. And that brings me to video. My biggest problem with video was talking to the camera. At first, I was very stiff. I found it extremely difficult. But to conquer this, I used basically the same principle as with my photography. I just do it. I make the video, I put it out there. Watch it, learn, and I do better next time. I do this again and again and again, and now, after 2 years of doing that, I feel much better in front of the camera. Still not completely comfortable, but I have no problem doing this anymore. But like I talked about before, I have to make a decision not to suck. I'm turning on the camera and I will be alive. I will not suck. And usually I'm satisfied with the result. Regarding shooting video of other people's for my YouTube channel or whatever I'm doing, I have no real problem with that. I find that much easier than doing photography, doing video. I find taking a photo of someone creates a connection between me and my subject, much more connection than making a video. And the bigger the rig, the bigger the video camera, the better. In photography, I find low key is the way to go. Not too much equipment, not hiding, but not being obvious either. In video, it's the opposite, usually. With a big rig, it is obvious what I'm doing, and it gives people who don't want to be a part of my project a chance to disappear. But more importantly, there are actually a lot of people who want to be on camera, who wants to take part on what you're doing. They are curious. And usually those are the interesting people. And with a big rig, they see me coming from far away because I want this interaction with people. So with a big rig, I lure them in. It makes the video much more interesting. And it is often the whole point why I walk around with my camera like I do. Like I'm walking on a market. I'm not shooting anything in particular. My camera is on and I'm waiting for something to happen. I'm waiting for some person or people to do something. And usually somebody bites. Usually somebody comes and, hey, what you doing? And it's curious, and I'm able to start a conversation with that someone. But when I'm using my action camera or small camera, people don't notice me and I get a lot less interaction, and the end result suffers. The video is just not as good. The best advice I can give you is to give less fuck. Nobody cares what you're doing. And even the people who might give you a hard time, that does happen. Just say you're sorry and move on. Continue what you're doing. This person will get over it. In about 15 minutes, these people will have forgotten all about you. So use your time well. Don't let your insecurity and shyness get in the way of your success. Just do it.
Tình ta ngã thương nắng úa dệt mi em và mây xanh thay tóc rối nhạt đôi môi em thơm nồng tình yêu vương vương mà hồng sẽ hát bài cho anh và dù anh yêu giấc tối ngày mai khi mưa ngang lưng đồi chờ anh em nghe mùa thu tới anh có nghe mùa thu cho anh nức gửi anh có nghe thu về hết dấu cô liêu và anh có nghe khi mùa thu tới hai chúng ta sẽ cùng chung lối anh với em mơ mùa thu ấy tình ta ngã thương và anh có nghe khi mùa thu tới hai chúng ta sẽ cùng chung lối anh với em mơ mùa thu ấy.